Happy Fragrant Friday, Fraghead. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. This is That Cologne Guy, and I am Ben. I bring you new episodes every single Friday. And in this episode, I'm actually going to do something a little different. If you guys watch me each week, you know about 2 or 3, maybe 4 times a year, I either do a collab with Dr. Goo over at Locked Sense, or I am a guest on a podcast. So this week, I don't have a traditional review for you, but I do have the link in the description box of the podcast I was on this week. So make sure you check out the podcast. The link is down in the description. And the podcast is Flows4U by Scout Da or Jason. And he invited me on to his podcast. He's an incredibly talented freestyler. And he's just amazing at what he does, actually. I don't know how those guys that do freestyling can come up with words that quickly and make them all rhyme. I do not have that ability, and I appreciate everything that he does in that realm, because he's very good at it. So we chit-chatted for about 90 minutes, and we talked about the channel, of course, That Cologne Guy. And then we also talked a little bit more about what I do in real life. And so I did put out a book this year, as some of you know. And on top of it, I also talked about what it's like to be a professor. So if you would like to, and be on things like sabbatical. So we talked about a little bit about the channel and cologne and fragrances, but we also talked a little bit more about what I do and some of my interests and, my profession. So if you would like to know a little bit more about what I do besides just sit here and sniff cologne and perfume all day, by all means, check it out. It's a whopping 90 minutes, so I'm not sure you can get through all of it. But if you'd like to just check out a little bit, again, the link is down below. And I will leave you with this. What is your scent of the day? And mine is Fresh Water by Bath and Body Works, a Christmas gift from my mom and dad. And so I have been rocking this week. I was originally going to review this week, but then the podcast came up. So next week I will be reviewing Fresh Water by Bath and Body Works. I'm looking forward to that. And so I will see you next week with a traditional review. But this week, I'm going to leave you with the podcast if you would like to check it out. It is in video format, by the way, so it's not just audio. And that way you can see me. And, of course, the host, the man of the hour, Jason himself. You have a great week. And always remember, my friends, fragrance marks the celebration of today. Take care, everybody.